Hey guys, welcome back to our video. So there's going to be a little change in my TCG Player store. Up until this point, I've just been selling Magic the Gathering, but I decided to start selling off some cards from my old Pokemon collection. Now, I didn't have anything like huge or anything, but there was a time where I was like, buying some Pokemon cards, just thinking like, oh, maybe I'll just collect this as a little bit of a hobby. So just going to be selling some of those off. And I actually listed a few last night and surprisingly already got a sale for Pokemon. So I had like some trainers and I was just going through them, and it turns out I had like just found a couple trainers that were actually like priced at market like $2.60 something cents. So was able to sell 3 copies of this. So that's what I currently sold. So total order amount was $7.92, and I do offer free shipping for any orders over $5. So they didn't have to pay any shipping. Let me just look at how much in total that all was. So yeah, so product total was $7.92. They didn't pay any shipping. Total order amount $7.92. TCG took out a fee of $1.44, leaving me with $6.48. And of that total, I had to take out 73 cents for a stamp. So subtracting the stamp price, I made $5.75 for that sale. I'm not too sure how much I've spent on Pokemon in the past, so gonna be kind of hard to calculate that. Let me take this out of here, and yeah, just going to be throwing these 3 trainer cards into a penny sleeve here, just like that, and going to be throwing these into a shipping shield. And full disclosure, I did receive some product from them for free, and also I'm affiliate for them. So if you want a discount on some shipping shields, feel free to check it out in the description below. So I'm just going to stick it in there and just got to put some tape on that. And I have the invoice here, which I will not be showing you guys just for privacy reasons. And then I have, of course, the business envelope, which is super useful because I don't have to write the address in on the people that are buying the cards anymore. I just fold the invoice in a certain way. You could also print out a special copy of the invoice to actually fit in envelopes like this that have a little window. So you'll be seeing like the front of the invoice right here. All I had to do is write my address up here. So huge fan of these business envelopes. I'll leave a link to this in the description as well. And I'm going to start taking my TCG store a little more seriously. I've just been kind of just messing around, just seeing what happens if I just do this on a casual level. But I've been really getting into Magic the Gathering lately and really enjoying the game. I've been playing a lot of Commander. So I'm going to be purchasing more cards, going to be buying packs, and then eventually see if I could buy a collection off of somebody. Right now, I'm just trying to raise the capital to be able to do that. Profit-wise, for everything I've done so far, I have like 122 sales, I think, maybe 23, counting this one. And I'm actually a gold star seller on TCG Player, which means like I have feedback over 90 something percent, 95, 99, I don't remember. But yeah, so that means whenever you buy cards on TCG Player, if you optimize the cart, you could select to buy from like TCG Direct. Next option is to buy from verified sellers, which I would fall into that category at this point. And then third option is just buy from anyone. It doesn't matter what status they have. So I'm in that tier at this point, which helps me. I just need to increase the amount of inventory I have on TCG Player, which I will be working on at this point. I currently only have 400 and how much? 481. So level 4 seller currently, 481 cards. I have not been listing in a long time, just because of how busy things have been with real life, summer plans, that type of thing. But getting more into it's going to give us an honest try and try to make as much profit as I can. So previously, haven't been taking it that serious. But now we're going to be kicking it up because, like I said, I have some Pokemon cards that I haven't touched in a while. Just going to be selling those off and seeing how much money I could get from them. And I just have to go over here to actually be able to get my tape measure. Okay, there we go. Grabbing that. Okay, bring you back over here. Okay, so it's currently like 1:14 a.m. I only get chances to work on this when like the kids are sleeping, so that's why I'm up late, just kind of working on orders and such, because I do have other things I do on the side, which is mostly where I get my side hustle money from. I guess I could call myself a YouTuber. I have like multiple YouTube channels, and I do get paid monthly from YouTube, and I also get paid monthly from Amazon. So I have a couple other side hustle things that I'm working on, but at this point, I've just been enjoying a lot. So I'm hoping to, get better at it, figure out a way to actually turn out decent profit. I was actually looking into like maybe getting a store at some point, but then I started looking into like, how much it would cost to get that all done, and I don't know if I'd be able to ever sell at that volume. Just rent alone for commercial space, like $2,000 to $3,000 as well. I was probably seeing for retail space that I would actually want, and then you had to buy the cases and stuff, like the display cases, and then you had to buy product. The one benefit to having a retail space would be that I could actually maybe get like a distributor, because distributors don't like working with like just online sellers. So I have to figure out a good way to source my product, and which is why I'm going to be getting into Pokemon a little bit. My main thing is still going to be Magic, because that's the game I actually enjoy playing. But in terms of Pokemon, I feel like if I buy a collection, it has a bunch of trainers. People are usually just into the Pokemon cards like themselves. Trainers they don't really care about unless they actually play Pokemon. Most of the people I've heard that collect Pokemon cards, they don't actually play the game. But there is Pokemon play in like a competitive level, which they need the trainers for that type of thing. So, going to be seeing if I could buy maybe a Pokemon collection at some point. A kid that might have bought a bunch of Pokemon cards and then just got out of it, just wants to get some money back, could benefit that way. So I don't know if I'll be buying any sealed product for Pokemon, but we'll be buying some sealed product for Magic the Gathering in the future, just because, like I said, I enjoy playing it, and cracking Magic packs is what I've been having fun doing. I said my current profit is around 70 something dollars, because I did buy a collector booster. I pulled a card that was probably market value around $11, sold it to a friend for $9, and I also sold was it a land or an artifact, one of those, for somewhere around like $3 or $4. So I just dropped that off today. I have to mail this tomorrow. I just still put my address on there. But yeah, first Pokemon sale after restarting. I have some other Pokemon inventory here that I have to list. So going to get more serious about listing. I feel like I'll be in a good spot when I have a few thousand cards in my store. And then, like I said, just when people are optimizing their buys and then select the verified seller, then I would be selected for that, hopefully. So yeah, I'm going to be taking this more seriously. Hopefully things will start looking up. And once I get the profit of a few $100s, then we'll consider a big buy, in that range, and then, start over with the profit of zero again, and then just keep building. Hopefully I'll just keep putting more inventory in my store, and then, yeah, we'll see where it takes us. So next, another step I would like to do is getting this channel monetized. And at this point, I still need like the 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. And I need the watch hours. I think I'm currently like 1,700 watch hours within the last 365 days. I need a total of 4,000. So 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. So I'll be working on that here. So going to be pumping up some content, and yeah, looking forward to it. So thank you guys for watching.